What's up everybody, JH10 Art here, and today I'm going to be showing you all how to blend with Prisma colored pencils. So to begin, what I first like to do is start off with a base layer, and here I am starting off with my darkest color that I'm going to use. Notice how I'm not trying to apply too much pressure on the paper, I'm just trying to get the base layer in. And right here I transition to a poppy red, and once again I'm starting off with the base layer. And now moving on to the color vermilion. Keep in mind that when you transition to a new colored pencil, to go over it with the previous color in order to start getting a nice gradient color. This will eventually make it start look blended. And right here I transition to a lighter color, which is the color orange. And notice how I'm going over it with the previous color. Right now it does not look blended really well, but we'll eventually add more layers in order to give it a nice gradient effect. A key factor when coloring with Prismacolor pencils is the color in circular motions. And right here we're transitioning to a new layer, starting off with the darkest color we are using, which is red. Notice how I'm applying a bit more pressure to make the color red stand out a bit more. And now I transition to the poppy red color, and we are going to keep repeating the same process as we did with the previous layer. The only difference with this layer is that we're adding more pressure to it. But remember once again that whenever you use a new colored pencil, to go over it with the previous color. Also keep in mind the technique for circular motions when you are coloring. And now once again we're starting off with a new layer, applying more pressure to it this time. We don't want to be leaving any white excess areas from the paper, which is why we keep on adding more and more layers. And as you can see right now, it's looking a lot more blended and it's giving a nice gradient look to it. So this was an example for how to transition from two very distinct colors, which is red to yellow. And for this example, I'm going to be showing you all how to blend colors within the same shade. Also for this example, I'm going to be starting a little differently. The reason for this is because for this box, I'm going to be applying a lot more pressure than I did with the last box. But we are going to continue with the same process of going from darkest to lightest. And also whenever I transition to a new colored pencil, I go over it with the previous color. In my opinion, I think both ways is okay to use, but overall I think that the first box method is better to use because you can map out the colors that you're going to use and it looks overall a lot more smooth. And here I am starting a new layer, but this time I'm going to be applying more pressure to it. And we are done with the second box. And now I'm going to be showing you all how to blend with skin tone colors. Once again, start off with your darkest color. When using skin colors, it all depends on what character or person you are drawing, so just go based off of that. Remember everybody, whenever you transition to a new colored pencil, to always use that new colored pencil and go over it with the previous color. Another key thing to remember is that when you are using a color, to always give it kind of a faded effect to it. This will help out when you are transitioning to a new color. And here I am starting off with a new layer and applying more pressure to the paper. As you can see, at the end of the darkest brown I am using, I kind of left a faded effect to it, so be sure to keep these things in mind. And now we repeat the same process as we did with the first layer. I'll see you all in a bit. And we are done with the skin tone blended look. And for this box, instead of what I did with the second box, I'm going to be using the method I used for the first and the third box. And we are going to repeat the process of coloring within the same color shade. Remember everybody, it's important to color in circular motions. And now I'm starting off with a new layer, applying more pressure. And we repeat the same process as we did with the first and third box. If you ever go in a little too dark with your colors, you can always go over it with your lightest color. As you can see, I think I went in a little too dark with my colors, so I'm going over the colors with a light color. Moving on to the final box, we are repeating the same process, and for this one, I'm also creating a gradient color like I did with the first box. Key things to remember once again is to color in circular motion. When coloring and you are about to transition to a new color, always leave a faded effect with the current color pencil you are using. Third, when you are coloring with a new colored pencil, always go over it with the previous color with the new colored pencil you are using. This will help blend the colors out. And lastly, always remember to layer your drawings. Also, I made a video of how to blend with alcohol-based markers, so if you want to check it out, check it out. It's going to be in the top right-hand corner. I'll see you in a bit, but for right now, vibe to the music. And we are done with the final box. Here are the results. Hopefully you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this, and I really hope it helped you all out. Make sure to smash the like button if this video helped you out, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and share this video with your friends and tell them to subscribe. It really helps out with the channel. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Until next time, everybody, peace.